And perhaps the most exciting for many of our children, especially our middle school kids, was that the First Lady teamed up with Beyonce for a Let's Move Flash workout. So it was a dance video exercise that was introduced in May to many of our middle schools across the country, and talk about excitement. They were definitely moving. But schools are certainly only one part, and while people often want to blame schools for the issues we have, we know that while we make changes in schools, if we don't make similar changes to the outside world at the same time, we're not going to make much progress. I sometimes laugh and say, as we reduce sodium in schools, if we don't do it in the outside world, we will just probably have contraband salt shakers in the cafeterias. So we really need to work to see that society as a whole are making those same kinds of changes. We have recently partnered in USDA with Health and Human Services and have come out with the new dietary guidelines for Americans that most of you are extremely familiar with, that also supports more physical activity, more fresh fruits and vegetables, whole grains, reducing sodium, fat, and sugar in the diet. So we know it's an issue that we face across the country as a whole. The most recent, I think, learning or teaching tool that has come out that we've had a lot of really positive press on is My Plate. And My Plate, as you all know, and I'm sure everybody here has seen that, is a plate that shows a common sense approach to how we should eat, showing that half the plate should be fruits and vegetables, while the other plate would be our proteins, breads, and other whole grains and other foods. So that has also been very, very popular and very exciting. Even as we enhance our guidelines at the federal level, and we are trying to combat hunger as we also work on obesity, there is so much that needs to be done. And change, while we can do policy at the federal level, change actually happens at the local level. And we encourage you to continue, as you're doing, to work together to make those changes happen. Each has a role to play, and each is critical in seeing change in their local communities. You all are already partnering, you all are already doing a great job. So as we reach out to people in the community, we need to think about our own homes. We need to stress to parents it's okay to say no to a child every now and then, as they may be throwing a fit for a candy bar or where they go to eat. That's okay. The child abuse is not going to come from saying no to a kid, but sometimes when you see what parents are allowing children to eat, that might almost be child abuse. I thank you so much for your commitment to our country today, and the recognition that if we work together, we can certainly have an America tomorrow that will be fit, ready to learn, and ready to participate in this great world that we have. Thank you so much.